Hello everyone and welcome back for another video. So today I wanted to talk about the two newest phones that were just announced, the Galaxy Note 8 and the LG V30. So both of these phones have me super excited. I'm someone who as you guys probably know from my past videos, I'm an Apple user, but that does not mean I think they're the only good phones out there. I totally appreciate Android. I hope to one day switch, or to at least have a second phone so I can switch back and forth between Android, and these phones always get me super tempted. So starting with the Note 8, I just want to talk about some of the features that excite me and would make me want to purchase it. So I think the biggest thing they did this year was they added on the second camera. This is the first time Samsung's doing a dual camera setup. Now, I'm someone who I like portrait mode. I use it quite a bit. I'm always hanging out with friends. I like snapping pictures of them and stuff and posting them. So I'm really happy that they put a telephoto lens as the second camera on the Note 8. Now, this one is also optically image stabilized. That means that the quality, the shakiness, it'll eliminate that and it'll look a lot better when you're zoomed in. Also, I like how much control they offer for it. So portrait mode on the iPhone, you kind of just snap the photo and that's it. On this one, it'll snap the photo with the zoom, but also it'll take a second picture with the the wide angle camera. Now you can switch back and forth once you're editing it and pick which one you like better. You can also control how much blur is in the background, so it offers a lot more. You can you can zoom out of the photo and still retain that blur, or you can have a nice telephoto shot. But it depends on what you want, and that's what I like that they're offering, that control over it. I always like the S Pen. I think that's great. But, truthfully, it's not too much different, I think, from the S8 and S8 Plus. I don't think it needs to be. I think it's nice to have options. People who want that stylus, they're going to get that. They're going to get, better kind of like multitasking. So there's that new app on it, and multitasking isn't something new on Android, but I think the Note 8 offers kind of the optimal experience. So you have that app that you can combine two things into one app and launch them together. Their example was, YouTube and, Google Chrome, so you can launch them both at the same time, split screen. And that's really fun. I think I'd love to have an option like that, to just one button and we're there. Now, the battery on the phone is what I'm a little less excited about. So they downsized it compared to the S8 Plus, and I think that's mostly because of the S Pen. You have to make room for that S Pen. But also, they're not going to push the boundaries right now. Phones, after the Note 7 debacle, they were blowing up, catching fire. Nobody's going to be pushing the envelope with batteries right now. They're going to play it safe. And to me, that's all right, because these phones will last you a day. For me, that's the true test. You need to get through a day with the phone, and then you charge it overnight or the next morning, and you're good. So as long as these phones will make it through a full day without needing a charge, that's good. And I'm pretty sure that I know the S8 Plus does. I know the S8 will. So I'm sure the Note 8 will be just fine. It's 3,300 milliamp hours in the Note 8, and it's 3,500 in the S8 Plus. Now also, there's some good deals with the Note 8 right now. If you were a Note 7 owner, you'll actually be receiving an email from Samsung giving you an offer to trade in another phone and get like $400 off the phone. But even if not, if you go onto Samsung's website, I'm pretty sure there's deals for trade-in. Get $200 to $300 off. Look out for those, and also look out for buy one get one free deals on the Note 8. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some coming to T-Mobile, which is really good. And that's just a great offer. It's a great phone. Last year, when I knew that the iPhone 7 was not going to be much of a drastic change, I was so close to getting the Note 7, but then everything happened with that, and that, the chance was ruined. This year, I'm going to be sticking with Apple because the iPhone 8 is going to be such a big release, such a big change. But man, every year, the Note 8, it looks like a great phone. And I mean, I've never used one, but I'd highly recommend it. Now moving on to the LG V30. So this phone offers a lot of the same things. Their batteries are actually, fun fact, the exact same size. They both have these great big screens. Now the LG V30, the first thing I really like about it is the screen. So they switched over to OLED finally. LG makes great OLED televisions, so now they've implemented that technology to their phones. This screen is going to look amazing, probably going to look as good, if not better, than Samsung. So that's something to be super excited about, especially compared to the G6. So another thing, I mean, this once again is going to the camera. So LG, a lot of the tech reviewers love that LG on the G6, they went with a wide angle second lens. And I love that too. So this, for the V30, they've of course retained that wide angle lens, super wide angle second lens. So you can take great photos with that, especially if you're not someone who just takes pictures of people all the time. I think the V30's super wide angle. It's going to be great for landscape, stuff like that. So I'm super happy with that. Also, the video technology in this phone, they're really marketing it as a much more professional phone for creators. The video quality, they're offering a lot of different options for the formatting, total control over how you're taking the video, filters, this and that. I'm sure the editing will be great. So, this phone is really meant for people who are serious about using their phone to create videos, photos, all that stuff. I shoot with my iPhone 7 Plus, and man, looking at that phone, being someone who uses a smartphone to make all my YouTube videos, I would love to get the LG V30. But it's a hard choice. When you look at these two phones, the Note 8 and the V30, I mean, they're so similar. They both offer such great quality screens. They're going to be fast. Something the Note 8 has over the V30, of course, is 6 gigs of RAM in the Note 8 versus 4 gigs in the V30. I don't think that'll slow the V30 down too much, but just having those extra, the RAM there, it's nice to have. Both these phones are such great packages. I don't have a clear winner, which one would I really pick over the other. It's so hard. They both look so great. Let me know which one you guys think you'll be picking out. Which one do you favor? What do you guys think of these two phones? And yeah, of course, give me a like if you enjoyed the video. Of course, subscribe. There'll be much more on smartphones and tech. I'm looking forward to the iPhone 8 announcement, and of course the Pixel 2 announcement as well. Yeah, so and subscribe if you like my videos. But thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next one.